With having your outcome or expectation established for the event, just try to think through how many guests you may expect, what food and drinks you may provide, whether you want to decorate your home, if any music or games or entertainment you want to include. So, to be most productive with your Thanksgiving event, welcome to Simple Money Systems. This is your top podcast for moms with special needs kids who are eager to pay down their debt for a fearless, meaningful life that brings them joy. Hi, Deanna Gallas here. I'm the host of this show for exceptional women just like you who are desperate for a debt-free life without going broke. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up your sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom zone with confidence. It is the end of October, and November is right at the doorsteps. The next thing we'll look at is Thanksgiving, ready or not. And friends, I want you to be ready so you can experience the best outcome from amazing festivities and celebrations. Get your notepad and a pen and let's work on November's budget. Oh, and before we dive in, I wanted to remind you about a new course coming this January that I invite you in to be part of it. And I want you to experience the simple money systems I created to get you out of debt and bring you to your freedom zone so you can expand and build on. It's a truly financially liberating experience. I have all the modules lined up and completed the worksheets to go along with the learning sessions so you can have hands-on experience and to complete your homework. And the last step I'm working on is to record video instructions for every step in a debt-free budgeting course. This is a self-paced, hands-on course with me being live once a week, available to all my students to answer homework questions. I am looking forward to reading your application for the waitlist. Go to my website at dianagalas.com. It's DIANAGALAS, and look for the coming soon script circled in red to sign up for the waitlist. I invite you to join my signature Founders First Offer Debt-Free Budgeting course. Okay, November's budget. So, the first thing you look at is your November calendar. Besides Thanksgiving, you might have other significant events that you're looking forward to. Birthdays, anniversaries, other events, and of course Thanksgiving. Take this amazing opportunity to plan your November by prioritizing what celebration is most significant to you. And if there are two or more that you want to create a memory of, then get your creativity kick in. Maybe you want to celebrate your wedding anniversary or your birthday, then you can plan your finances around your party guests. And for Thanksgiving, you may simply get out of your home and join another family to spend time with. Our family's one of the favorite Thanksgiving time was to go on an adventure. We would pick up our 4 kids and explore the other towns. Or we would go places that weren't popular during this time, like one of the Florida beaches. Why not? And then we would have a family meal at one of the restaurants that aren't crowded, take pictures, and we even scheduled professional pictures taken at a studio there. That was an amazing time to remember. So be creative and do some planning, okay? So you can have your priorities for November all lined up. Before I do anything with my money, I always have some kind of purpose or outcome that I'm looking forward to and have in mind. What is it I'm going to accomplish and how I want to invest my time, energy, and my money, and how can I enrich and become a person of my dreams. Whether you want to improve your family's spiritual, physical, and mental health with healthy relationships and staying away from the toxic ones, maybe try out a new thing. Get out of your comfort zone by inviting new family in town, or maybe reconnect with old, long forgotten acquaintances, like checking in on my exceptional circle of friends and loved ones. And friends, this is rich, true wealth with joy, hope, love, encouragement, and support. All right, now we are clear to move on to the next budgeting step with the cash flow. So, the projected cash flow for November is a simple step when you build the budget. To come up with the most accurate cash flow, you must first account for your fixed expenses. This includes bills that you pay for utilities, internet, electricity, maybe your gas to heat your home, water and sewer if you aren't on a septic tank. That cuts my water bill in half, by the way. And yes, your phone. And friends, please have your loan payment scheduled ahead of time and don't forget your credit card payment. All right? So, to help you with projecting your fixed expenses, just look at your latest bank statement. Highlight all the bills that you paid in green and make a list. Write down an amount that you expect in November based on your October amounts, okay? And here, please don't forget about any bi-monthly or quarterly dues. For example, I pay for my auto insurance once every 6 months. So I have this bill scheduled in my bill pay way ahead, so I do not worry about missing this payment. And also, the last thing, you want to be stopped by traffic police just to find out that your auto policy insurance just expired because of non-payment. And with the property taxes coming due, if not included in your mortgage payment, I have created a simple and robust bill pay system in a debt-free budgeting course to help you ensure all your bills are paid on time. And friends, if you need one-on-one coaching session, you're welcome to book a coaching call. Just check my website at dianagallus.com or the show notes below this episode for the call link. Okay, now we're gonna look at variable expenses. These are all other transactions that happen on a daily basis. All other purchases besides your monthly bill pay, okay? This may include paying for filling a gas tank for your car, groceries, any personal or household supplies, maybe special needs items, and others. Just look at your last bank statement for all other transactions that aren't marked in green, excluding the monthly bill pay transactions because we already accounted for them, okay? Now, I want to challenge you to use your wisdom and discretion. What transaction you can cut in November to create a much stronger budget. And also same here with your fixed transactions. When you schedule your bill pay, think about how can you decrease your bills by better controlling the usage of your phone, maybe utilities, in any other areas you can think of to reduce non-essential expenses. So have your purchases lined up with the allocated amount, and you're looking at the total money allocated for your November daily purchases or all other transactions. I also want you to have some money allocated for unexpected events, just to have some financial cushion to bounce on. Now, I look at my expected income. Now, with having my projected bill pay amount and then with my purchases amount, I am looking at my expected income. On your latest bank statement, you can see all the deposits and you can get close to estimating November's inflow. And if your income is variable and changes every month, you may look into your last 3 months' earnings and choose your lowest monthly income for a more cautious and conservative approach. Or on another way, you can calculate the average income for the last 3 months. But in any situation, you probably already know what cash inflow you are projecting for November. So get your money inflow amount and subtract the projected purchases or daily transactions amount and then your November bill pay amount. And here, friends, I want to clarify that the projected purchases amount includes your typical monthly expenses and does not include any Thanksgiving purchases or planning yet, okay? And after coming up with your net cash flow, this is your projected discretionary available money for November. This is when you subtract your bill pay amount and then your purchases amount for the month from your expected income. All right, so these steps that I just described are mainly technical and straightforward. Now, with the projected amount of money available and with your November priorities lined up, you are ready to build your budget. With having your outcome or expectation established for the event, just have your notepad and a pen, get out and have some quiet time and just try to think through how many guests you may expect, what food and drinks you may provide, whether you want to decorate your home, if any music or games or entertainment you want to include, maybe invitations you like to send out. And the digital ones are the most trendy and work the best. But if you know that some guests will not make it for some reason, it's still wonderful and great to mail them a paper card with your personal note with it. So, to be most productive with your Thanksgiving event, decide what areas to you are most important. For example, if food and decorations are priorities, then you might allocate more to those categories and less to entertainment and favors. Another tip I want to give here is to keep your daily receipts. Then at the end of the day, jot them down in your daily calendar. Total them up so you can see where you stand within your allocated budget throughout the month. And if you notice you might go over the budget, you will need to cut on less important categories or finding DIY or cost-effective ways. And for Thanksgiving especially, it's a wonderful and a great way to save yourself sweat equity and save some money to ask your people to pitch in and share their favorite Thanksgiving meal. In most Thanksgiving gatherings, it has been a common, great tradition. All right, so now you've just learned how to create your November budget. I always like to live through my event on paper first, then allocate money amount, and then leave it to enjoy it. My point is that planning and budgeting can be fun in a way of experiencing firsthand what you're gonna offer to your party. The main thing, of course, is to enjoy yourself and try to stay within your own expectations and priorities. When I was a little younger, I tried so hard to please and impress all of my guests. But then I realized when I'm happy with myself, this is what matters the most, right? Then all around me seem to be much better off. Well, with this November budget that you just created, my goal for you is to see how blessed you can be and how really you are with everything that you have to offer to help you to experience joy while planning the event, then going through the event, and then to look back with gratitude and deep satisfaction and thanksgiving deep in your heart. You want to be blessed and at peace. Having a budget will also reduce your after the party blues because of overspending and going off the track, finding yourself in a financial strain. Friend, the last thing you want is to accumulate credit card debt connected with the Thanksgiving holiday. So the first thing, plan and create your cash flow. Join the debt-free budgeting course if you want to learn how to do it step by step. Then design your budget, get your bills paid, and allocate for your daily regular purchases. I want you to enjoy your money, to see the fruit of your labor, to be a blessing, and also to be able to receive it. I believe once people learn how to manage their finances, the way they benefit on another level with themselves and their loved ones, it is a transformation moment. It is the life that truly can bring you joy because you're not a slave to the money anymore. But the money is your servant, right? I really want you to experience it by signing up for my coaching session or the upcoming budgeting course to get you out of the messy money to the life of victory over your finances and insecurities, to create this well-oiled money system so you can have a real money saving experience. Yes, yes, and yes, my friend. So here's your November budget. Take it, make it your own, adjust it, and have fun. Enjoy the Thanksgiving in a way you design it. I'm so excited to help you walk through this truly liberating experience, and as I mentioned before, the next step is to sign up for a debt-free budgeting course at dianagalas.com. Then get on the phone with me if you're confused about where to start with your money. And last but not least, join our free private community of a like-minded team of exceptional ladies on Facebook called Simple Money Systems, so we can share our experiences, tricks and tips, and to get some accountability in our daily money walk. I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a blessed week and happy budgeting! Thank you for tuning into Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful. I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving the pot of precious gems behind for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? I want you to know that your dedication and hard work, day in and day out, caring for your exceptional child's needs does matter. Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Talk to you soon at the Simple Money Systems.